G'day, it's Tez here. Welcome back to my videos where I get to have a look, see where I've been up to, working for Eepak Transport. Just coming up to Pittsworth here last week, there was a truck or road train rollover. Hit the edge of the road and must have just wanted to show its belly so everyone can come and scratch it. Everyone likes a good belly rub, including road trains apparently. Yeah, different angle. This is from the GoPro header mount. Don't know what really happened. Just taking a bit of a guess, but yeah, the trailer must have dragged him off, the dog trailer. Edge of the road doesn't look too bad. This is just a bit of an example on some of the edges of roads. You can see there's a fair old lip there. This is what causes a lot of the accidents out here. People drop their tyres off the edge at high speed, overcorrect and jump back on and shoot across the road. You can even look at the truck there where I'm parked. It's on a bit of a lean. That drop's probably not the worst I've seen. It's only a couple inches, but yeah, it's pretty severe. Yeah, this is a good example of how long it takes for a big double to pull onto the road. He pulled it on there while he was rolling. I just backed off, gave you plenty of room. We'll set the timer up. About 15 seconds I worked out earlier, from the time his nose went on to the tail got around. This is a mill mirror in itself. Local truck driver came in way too hot. He should have known this road in this corner. He's lucky he didn't roll home. Would have been great on Christmas Eve. Shut down the middle of the street. This car here, there the other day, following him, or her, don't know. Not that confident wherever I noticed. They pulled out in front of me, and they slowed down every time a car or a truck came along, down to 70k sometimes, then sped up back up to 90. Couldn't overtake because I was road train rated, and there's just too much traffic on the road, so I just had to hang back. Perfect example here. I still don't know what we're trying to achieve here. They backed right off and jumped into what's basically overtaking lane if you're turning right. I had no idea what we were trying to improve here. They slowed right down. I just hang back and see what we were going to try to do. And they ended up going to Gundy Windy like that all the way. It was getting a bit frustrating at the end, and dangerous as well sometimes. On a nicer day, I was actually following this road train for a little while. Bit of an old girl in front of me. They were sitting around 85, 90, road train speed limit. Slowly coming down to what we call Carpendale. Heap of grain bunkers and stuff here. And as we're slowing down, and the road train trying to turn right, this curtain side had decided to start overtake us. Not too sure what he's trying to achieve here. He's just being a bit pushy and a bit reckless too. I have to admit, if you're going to have troubles most times, 8 times out of 10 it'd be a curtain side of truck. Sorry, I do tow curtain side as well, but I just see they're the ones that are usually the more pushy ones. Quite often take the bigger risks. And there was no point of overtaking me because I kept up to him all the way, and he only sat on 90 where he could have sat on 100. Yeah. Roof coming off the truck on the right there, if you missed it. And car parked itself in an interesting spot in the island up here. Ambulance and cop car sitting there. Now a bit of a competition between Coles and Woolies. I guess Coles takes the winner of being the fresh food people. Managed to get their truck there first, so they got the quickest trucks. This was hilarious. I don't know if he's camps worker or subcontractor, but you can tell he's just fed up setting up and setting the same job site by the look, so he must have started stop. He's just grabbing stuff and just heaving it to the side of the road. So you can tell he's really happy in his job. This here is would you know, a bit of floodwater. Thankfully this creek crossing had a real hard bite to it. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Came up halfway to the tanks. Yeah, another farm. Yeah, getting very interesting in places. Just driving through slush. It's always good fun when you come across it the first time. Don't know if you're going to get through or not. Here's another good angle. Here's the GoPro angle. Playing around with the old GoPro. Wasn't new GoPro. Just trying a few different things, trying different angles. I will try to do more stuff with the GoPro as I go along, but like I said in the past, YouTube's only a hobby, so I can't stand around and set up cameras and stuff like that. It's kind of whatever I can do on the go. If I don't get it the first time, just don't get it. A lot of that slush is just erosion out of the paddock. It was actually a hard bottom there as well. It's got hollow, thankfully. Got a bit of fun to drive through. Hence why I don't wash my truck every week. It's just been a waste of time lately. This is a very big pole of urea. Came in down at Fisherman's, not Fisherman's Island, but down at Port of Brisbane. Again, B double load. And it's, yeah, that's urea. That's what they use in the paddocks, part of their fertiliser. Bit of a awkward setup. You got to drive in through a doorway about a bit wider than the truck, when you got to back out of it. So yeah, you want your backing skills pretty good. He's picking it up, put it in the hopper, which goes into an elevator, which gets weighed and goes into a truck. This is chickpeas, if you ever wanted to know what they look like. This is sorghum. This is what I've been planting for the last month or so. This is a summer crop, quite popular in northern New South Wales, southern Queensland, what I know of. It gets used for cattle feed, so they just sweep the top of it, which is the heads there. The stalks or the stubble gets left behind pretty high. So the brown, well, you can see the seed in my hand, that's full of seed. price per tonne is probably not that great, but the tonnage they get off per acre is pretty good. They actually can harvest this twice as fast as wheat, because they're only taking the heads, not all the stubble, and it just flows through a machine, and the quantity, the test weight is about the same, if not a little bit better than wheat, so they can get the tonnage up that way. Just got a couple shots of a header in the chaser bin unloading towards the end of the paddock. Just something to look at. I haven't sped this footage up at all, so this is how fast he's actually turning this machine. Doesn't know the slow button in it. There's only basically one speed for him, and he drives flat out all the time. There is no real modifications they do going from wheat to barley to sorghum. They do change the fingers at the front, which they give them wider fingers on the header cone, just to catch it, I believe, and that's about it. She's all basically the same. There's no real difference between the rest of the machine. They might put different concaves in it, but they get swapped in and out all the time, so there's nothing really different at all. So they basically pull it out from wheat and barley or chickpeas or whatever it's reaping, and straight into sorghum when it's ready. Now the header holds about, this one about 8 tonne, been told. That chaser bin nearly 30 tonne. And the mud around the wheels, yes, they've been bogged a number of times. So even though it's picking up a fair bit of dust down here, it's still pretty wet in patches. It's don't need much to get the place pretty wet and pretty hard to pass through at times. This is the chaser bin loading my lead trailer. This is a different farm, same kind of thing. What they call mother bins there, which is the main bin. By the time the chaser bin fills up the lead trailer, pretty much, you might start on the second trailer. There's not much gets taken out of the mother bin for a road train. It's a road train holding about 55, 56 tonne, I'm carting. Depends what rates, what permits I'm running under. Handful of seed. And this is a grain quart. Well, that I was the first one to tip off here. So that's 55, 56 tonne full of grain there. Alright, well I'm going to leave you like that, let you have a look at the sunsets, and thank you for everyone lasting this long, watching my videos, very much appreciated, and please be safe on the roads, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.